Alright, this is from the new pilots class, February 19th, 2018. The all-day Monday day with the military dudes. Now, first thing we had, put someone on the spot, like I'm asking you questions, but you're not really prepared, and that's not fair, so I'm kind of putting you on the spot. Or I gave an example of a reporter, and the reporter asks the president a difficult question, or the president is lying. The reporter put the president on the spot. Today, what was it? Changhu, or whatever, and Sangsu and Sangsu were talking, and I told them I don't want to interrupt you guys, but I'd like to interject again. Interrupt is stronger. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Interject is a little bit more polite. Excuse me, if I could just interject and say something in this meeting or discussion. Call someone out on something is maybe you have a friend and they do something that's not right, and you say, hey, I'm your friend and I need to really call you out on that behavior because that's not good behavior. It's kind of say something to your friend about something they did wrong. All right, you call them out on it. All right, I saw my friend smoking and he told me that he was trying to quit. So I called him out on it. I said, hey, you didn't tell me you're going to quit smoking. Or, hey, didn't you tell me you're going to quit smoking? Remember, the softer pronunciation is gudu. Okay, dress shoes. Verb is dress up. Hey, you look good. You're all dressed up today. I was embarrassed is you did something wrong. But oftentimes pilots didn't do something wrong, so they can just say, wow, I was surprised, I was caught off guard, I was caught off guard by what you said. Wow, I was really startled there today in the cafeteria. I was taken aback, kind of shocked. I was taken aback by what he said. All right. One guy had the flight all to himself. He was alone on the flight. And I said, oh, he should push the button. Bing bong. It's very crowded. Sometimes some airports are very crowded. Incheon is not usually very crowded. I think it's very nice. Make, have, get. Again, make them do their homework. Make the passenger sit down. Sit down. Have the passenger sit down. Polite. Get is more like kind of like you're coaxing them out. To coax it. Come on, sit down. Get has a little bit more energy, or it's difficult to do. Coax is like for a cat under a car. So my daughter, she said, Daddy, there's a cat under the car. I'm trying to coax him out with cat treats or cat food. Usually, actually we talked about the Swiss cheese model, and we said there's never just one reason for an accident. But in the American Airlines thing you'll hear, there's never one single item that brings an aircraft down, right? Why we had this will happen, it will take place, it's going to happen in the future. This is from the Chicago O'Hare incident, and Jim was saying sometimes when it's relaxed, those are times we have to be on high alert. Those are the more dangerous times, right? The more dangerous times. We really need to be paying attention here, right? Times when we are relaxed, those are the more dangerous times. Tap, I want to pull out my hair. This is killing me. I'm frustrated, right? The room is stuffy. We don't say I'm stuffy unless you have a stuffy nose, right? My nose is stuffy because I'm cold. The room is stuffy. Oh, it's hot in here. My chest feels heavy. Would be okay, or maybe if you said I can't really breathe. I can't breathe. For something, you're really sad there, right? Oh, I can't breathe. My dad is going to go to China. I'm very sad. My chest feels so heavy. I can hardly breathe. I can't breathe. I can hardly breathe. Sometimes we think we're safe. We're not safe. Assertive is a little bit more, it's energy, but it's a little bit more polite. It's important to be assertive, Aggressive is like attacking. So in the 1448 video today, the aircraft that had been cleared to take off, they said they were just more assertive. No, ma'am, we're not going to go. We're going to stay right here. It's important to be assertive. Go down the row, go down the line, each person, go down the row. Go down the line. Go around the horn is usually used in discussions. Okay, first we'll have Sangsu speak, and then we'll have Wansu, and then after that, what's that guy's name? Anyway, we'll just go down around the horn. Okay, Songjin, I think, right? Imitate or mimic, Hunida. Mimic is usually more for animals. Imitate is more, can you imitate a British accent? Can you do a British accent? Can you imitate the North Korean accent? Jail is small. It's usually for a week, a month. Prison is big. Nickname for prison is also the big house. We also have a detention center, or holding areas are often used for airports. Hey folks. Folks. Hey everybody. Now this would be very this is informal, but you will hear it sometimes. Incident, somebody did something wrong. Hey, did you hear about the 2 teachers fighting in the bathroom? Yeah, there was an incident at work the other day. Accident, nobody did it. God wanted it to happen. Or God made it happen, right? It's an accident. People died. The thing that happened, the thing that occurred, right? Did you see that thing that happened yesterday? Or what happened? Walk, awk, work, irk. Remember, American dog, kind of like an R, work. Mistake, the nuance is a little bit different between these. A logical fallacy. Some people believe that they cannot improve their language skills. I think that is a logical fallacy. The plot, the story. Story is okay more for kids. The plot of the movie Gone with the Wind. The plot of the movie The Wizard of Oz. It all came together in a perfect storm. There's another movie I think that Chung Chang-Hu has to talk about. It's a movie with George Clooney, and everybody on the boat dies. It's a disaster, but it was the perfect storm. Everything comes together. Rough around the edges. Maybe something is good, you like it, but it's not quite. It has a few problems. We say it's kind of rough around the edges. Right? Maybe you have one of your instructors from the military. They did a good job, but they made a few mistakes here and there. It's kind of rough around the edges. Clean cut is the opposite. Clean cut is the guy, I think, was it Isugi or Isungi? Really nice hair, always nice dress, short haircut, military style. He's a clean cut guy. Goes to church, has a nice haircut. Take the edge off is make yourself less nervous. Like maybe before a presentation, you're really nervous, so you drink a tea or something to kind of take the edge off, or one shot of whiskey or soju, whatever. I'm bushed means I'm tired, but again I think this is more like Ajumas would say this. Another one, I'm beat, I'm dead tired. Dog tired is okay, but remember it doesn't mean necessarily the same thing that Koreans have it. That the Koreans say. It's a little bit more serious. It's more like you've been shopping all day and your mom comes home. She sits on the couch like, ugh, I'm dog tired. Same with chew out. My basketball coach was really angry. He chewed me out for missing a free throw. Right? He kept yelling at me, I'm asking you a question. It's an interrogative. Get on my case, get on my back is a little bit better. Boy, my dad is always on my back. He wants me to study. Teach, I'm teaching you. Well, I don't like this though. I will teach you. I like more people. We're having discussions. I mention new vocabulary words. I talk about new vocabulary words. We don't really have any experience on the yoke, with the yoke. We had that discussion today about yoke versus stick. Hoo-yah, hoorah. Different branches use this. I think hoorah is normally just like cheering. Hurrah! He's a wonderful guy. Hoo-yah is more like, hello, what up, hoo-yah. Pull it off. How did you pull that off? We get 15 days of vacation, but you come and say, hey, I got 18 days of vacation. Hey, how did you pull that off? Right there, like somebody has a ring. Boop. Hey, I couldn't get that ring off. How'd you pull that off? Improve, get out of the rut or get out of slump. So maybe somebody says, yeah, my English hasn't, or my Korean skills haven't really improved. I'm trying to get out of this rut. I'm kind of in a slump. Oh, she was something else. She was a piece of work. Again, this could have a good or bad meaning. I think probably has a bad meaning, but maybe it could have a good meaning too. I'm having a bad year. Many mistakes. I'm having an off year. Off means slightly bad. Hey, why don't you pull up a chair? Have a seat. All right, please sit with me. I think Wansu, he came. I said, hey, have a seat. Pull up a chair. The more we practice, the better we get. Nikihan, cheesy jokes. Oilies for food. Opposite. Oh, that was a very well polished joke. That was very sharp. Witty joke. Right. Off means not quite correct. So let's say like it's you say, hey, it's 6:30. Well, that clock watch isn't correct. It's actually 6:35. Assassinate. Park Chung-hee was assassinated in 1979. An assassin is the person. My favorite assassin is Chun Ji-hyun. Must, have to, should. Must, you don't do it, they die. You must stop smoking. Really serious. You have to. Every day you have to go to work. Tomorrow you have to go to work. You must go to work because they're having a big meeting. If you don't go, you're going to get fired. Should as well, maybe, okay. Now sometimes I had an example like, well, we have to take, the subway's closed, we have to take a taxi. The subway's closed, we should take a taxi. It means you could walk, but maybe it's too far. Distinguish, tell the difference. This is a better one. I said before I came to Asia, I couldn't really tell the difference between Japanese people and Korean people, or the Japanese and the Koreans. I couldn't tell the difference between Chinese people and Japanese people, really. Cherry pick, you pick only the best for yourself. So maybe the Air China 981, maybe there were lots of good Air China pilots who spoke well, but they cherry picked and they chose only the interviews that helped their case. This is my principle. Oh, cherry pick also for basketball. You don't run up and down the court. You just stay next to your basket and say, throw me the ball. It's cherry picking. Or choosing the evidence you want. Don't make people do what you can't do yourself, what you're unwilling to do yourself. Don't make them do something that they don't have the resources for. This is, again, these are just my principles. To make a reservation. Oh, we need to make a reservation. I think reserve sounds a little bit more formal or direct. Hey, you need to reserve a hotel room right away. Did you make a reservation? Okay. Running up and down the hallway. Oh, I hate that. I'm trying to sleep in a hotel and some kids are running up and down the hallway. They're running around. The ice machine sometimes in the hotels makes a clunking noise. Clanking is okay too. Or grinding. Clunking or clanking, both. Hey, that's part of the territory. That's part of the job. That comes with the job. Pilots have to speak English, you know. That's part of the job. That comes with the territory. That comes with, I think, yeah, that comes with the territory. I think is better. Alright, but who knows? It's part of the territory that comes with the territory. Okay. Spread out. It's too diverse. There's too many. We talked about Arabic and whether or not Arabic is like a better language to learn. But for me, it's too diverse. It's too, you know, Egyptian Arabic or Jordanian Arabic is different than Moroccan Arabic, and the Saudi Arabia or the Gulf states, the Gulf Arabic is different. Geep, I can't say that word. Sesame seed leaf, I hate that stuff. The difference between the flight attendant, Andrew and I say FAs, the FA. Cabin crew is more the accepted term, the term people are using nowadays, the current term. Flight attendant's okay, but it's some people don't like it. Stewardess is more the older term, like for the 60s. Stewardess, man. Now some people don't call me a stewardess. That's sexist. Right? Deceptively easy, maybe something, you know. It looks easy in the beginning, but the more you do it, you're going to find out it's pretty difficult. Right? The other, another. Another is one more. Hey, oh, those cheeseburgers are good. I want another one. The other is you have two choices. Do you want this one or do you want the other one? Wow, there are many people from different countries speaking English. There are many people from varying countries, from a variety of countries. There are many different people from many different countries, right? See you later, see you around. When you put around on a verb, walk around, you're walking to many places. Yesterday I walked around Jongno, and I went to the Cheonggyecheon, I went to Dongdaemun. It's nice to meet you is the first time. Second time you see them, it's good to see you again. Okay, we're all pilots. We can't just blame the controllers. But sometimes the videos we watched, some of those were on the controller. My bad is used for guys with basketball. Oh, it's my bad. When guys make a mistake. Okay, this one's my fault. Polite, I would say that they are primarily responsible. Very polite. Well, if I had to choose a reason, I'd say we'd have to blame I'd go with to have to blame the controller. Can you give me a summary of that? Can you kind of give me a recap? I vouch for him. Okay, better. I can vouch. I can vouch for him. He's a good guy. Sang-soo, he's a good guy. Yoon Sang-soo, he's a good guy. I can vouch for him. All right. I would vouch for him also. To have who is it today told me about the helicopter mom. The helicopter mom stands over the child. Oh, Jun-sup, Kim Jun-sup, I think. But he said he doesn't want the English teacher standing over his shoulder. All right. I didn't understand. Okay, better. I didn't quite catch what you were saying. I didn't quite catch exactly what they were saying. Shimang, I was disappointed. I was upset. The United 1448 controller. She was kind of disappointed, upset. All right.